Hey bro, lately I've been seeing something interesting online. I've been seeing more people on the internet call Los Angeles and parts of Cali corny now. But when you think about LA, you think about a legendary place, Hollywood, movies, music, fashion, some of the most influential culture in the world. LA and Cali done produce icons in entertainment, sports, and music for decades. It's one of the most famous cities on earth. But when you think about it, LA still stuck in the 90s, bro. One of the biggest examples is the whole colors and hats thing. You still see videos online of people talking about pressing dudes in LA over wearing certain colors or wearing a certain baseball hat. And for people outside of that culture, it just looks outdated, bro. Because in a lot of other cities, that kind of stuff faded out years ago. Even in Chicago, people aren't checking you over the color of your shirt no more, bro. I remember being confused when an older dude from where I'm from told me that Chicago used to do the same thing back in the day. And I remember being confused because I never experienced any of that growing up. But the point is, a lot of places moved on from that. Meanwhile, in LA, you still see situations where people are arguing over hats and colors like it's the 90s still. Another thing that stands out is the age of some of the people involved. You go on social media and you'll see 50-year-old men still gangbanging online, arguing on Clubhouse, threatening each other, going back and forth over stuff that started decades ago. And when you young, you kind of understand it a little bit more. Young dudes make dumb decisions. They get caught up in the environment. But when you start seeing 40-year-old and 50-year-old men still doing it, that junk just look crazy, bro. Because at that age, you supposed to be focused on your family, stability, building something for the next generation, not arguing over street politics from the 90s. You still see grown men in LA arguing about what park they own. Man, that's the city park. They still defending territory from when they was teenagers. You literally see dudes over 30, sometimes over 40, still going back and forth. And again, when people outside of that culture see it, they just look at it like, bro, y'all grown, bro. That's why some people on the internet started calling it corny. Not because LA isn't influential, but because some parts of it feel like they never evolved. And the crazy thing is, LA has too much going on for it to still be stuck on that. Think about everything LA has access to. They got access to the entertainment industry, the music industry, brand deals, influencers, athletes, millionaires everywhere. I think I seen some where like Watch or something has like some of the most black millionaires or something. Like, LA is one of the best places in the world to make connections and build something. But sometimes it feels like LA is mostly known for gang banging. And that's kind of sad when you think about it, cause the city has way more potential than that. LA and Cali culture is rich. The music history alone is legendary. They got people like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar. They got the fashion influence, the film industry, the art, the creativity. There's so much greatness that came from Cali and LA. So when people see grown men still arguing over colors and parks, it just feels like the city deserves better than that image. And again, this isn't me trying to disrespect LA. Every city has problems. New York has problems. Chicago has problems. Everywhere does. But when outsiders look at LA, sometimes it feels like parts of the culture are still locked in the same mindset from 30 years ago. Because honestly, there's just too many good things about LA for people to still be beefing at 40 years old, bro. At some point, the priorities gotta change. The focus gotta shift, because the city is way bigger than the streets. And when people finally start focusing on the opportunities instead of the old beef, that's when LA could really be unstoppable again.